Hey, this is Chris and Logan here for the Avid Indoorsmen. We are coming back for round 3 of our Vintage Masters draft. Starting up here in just a couple seconds. We lost in round 1 to 2 real grinders of games. It was in no small part our fault for taking so long to think about moves, and then we won. We went 1 in 3 games in round 2. Looks like we lost the die roll again. But we're okay with playing second. It has worked out for us in the past. We're also okay with that. Oh, we are not okay with 0 lands. I think this is a pretty snap mulligan, though we did get both Lightning Rift. So maybe, no, we only have to draw 2 lands. No, I can't do this. Gotta mulligan. Even this, well, yeah, we can get Centaur Trooper on turn 2. Yep. That sounds like a keep to me. And we are on the draw. We could even get Bouncer on turn 2.
Yeah, we can see if he plays anything out. If not, I think Soltari is fine to just start swinging in.
Do we want Plains?
Yeah. Okay.
We could hold up Counterspell. We don't have it, but we could make him think that we do. I mean, it looks like he might. We can now cycle this also. Sometime I'm going to confuse cycling and madness and be like, oh, I can discard this, put this, and draw a card. Oh, no.
Oh,
You're
gosh. All right.
playing the same deck.
Alright, so now we... Oh, no.
Draw a land here would be great. No.
Yeah, land here would be great, and then our Mana War, and then we can just get in a Mana War bounce off.
Yeah, we do not want to bounce their Mana War. The last thing we need is that coming back multiple times. Sure, can't block it anyway. Oh, Shadow can only block Shadow. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. There we go. So we can now put out Bouncer and then leave up Bounce ability. Or we can cycle Choking Tethers.
Can't use bounce ability until he no longer has summoning sickness.
Yeah. So we can't do it.
So I think go ahead and getting him out is fine. Not that we want to bounce Mana War.
Well, or would we rather Choking Tethers?
Choking Tethers at this point, I guess, cycles for a card, which is good.
Cycles and taps when it cycles.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd rather have the Bouncer out.
Yeah, they very well could be better tap targets here. Turns to come.
Yeah. Should have waited till second main.
Next turn you'll be able to bounce something and keep Choking Tethers mana up.
Yep.
It's playing out the sandbar.
Yeah, with 3, he must have something big in his hand. Because he already had 3 islands when he did that.
Right.
Yeah, I'll take 2 here. Do we really want to bounce the Mana War, though, actually?
No, definitely not. But if he plays something, then we can both bounce the Mana War and keep Tethers open.
Maybe he has a Killer Whale? Like, why else would you play a Lonely Sandbar 4th?
Yeah, so...
He took Karn.
Okay, what is Karn?
Never... It blocks or becomes blocked. It gets -4/+4 until end of turn.
Okay.
So, it just you can't swing through it. That's not something we're trying to do.
No, but I like returning that to his hand just to give him,
since he's tapped out,
that he has to pay again.
Although it does also give pay 1. Target non-creature artifact becomes an artifact creature with power and toughness equal to its converted mana cost. Like forever, not until end of turn.
Right. So I think keeping him off that will be.
Major chain lightning. So bounce now.
Yeah, I think bounce now, definitely.
Discard Griffin. Chain lightning.
I like discarding. I mean, Whale and Jin kind of serve the same purposes. Maybe we can put Whale or Jin away. Then when we play out Mist Moon Griffin,
We might be able to get him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like putting. We already have double blue.
We'll get to Whale before we get to Jin.
Oh
so
yes,
maybe.
you're right. And Jin only blocks flyers. It might be relevant. And then, right, we'll be able to cycle tethers.
Right, so we won't be able to cycle this turn to find the land. So do we just cycle it now to make the land drop?
Oh, what's the land going to do for us? Next turn we'll be able to tap Mana War.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Mana War elves. And he's going to run Karn out again. Yep.
Sounds good.
Can't block our trooper, so that ability isn't relevant.
Yeah, so do we go ahead and Choking Tether, use the Mana War, save ourselves 2 life?
Yeah.
Draw a card. Sounds good.
Okay. Okay. Well, this isn't so bad.
I think we play the Floodplain. That way we can play the untapped island next turn and Killer Whale.
Sure, that makes sense. Get Thalicos Drifters.
Yeah.
This turn.
It won't let us Mist Moon, won't let us Thalicos this turn if we do that. So do we just play the island and Mist Moon and see if we can't get a chump block on Karn? No, Karn.
Yeah, he'll just become an 08.
Yeah.
I would chump block Mana War to get Jin back to the field, though.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. Stops him
Well, I
from
guess
swinging with Mana War.
Technically would trade, unless he can kill one of my things first. But even if he kills one of these, like I'm really not.
Yeah, I think that's fine. And just get in for 2. Or does he just block with Karn? So. Oh no,
can't
right,
block.
Shadow, got it.
Must have something in his hand that is making him go nuts for land, because he's now played 2 of these cycle lands. And when, yeah, I would have definitely cycled them. Nothing we can do here. I don't think there's anything he wants to do here. Yeah. Is there anything we want to do here? Nope. Okay. Island Killer Whale?
Either Island Killer Whale or put out Thalnos Drifters with enough mana left to bounce Karn again.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
And we can pitch Floodplain
Yeah.
next turn for Drifters. Should start making my plays second main phase. I do this in Paper Magic too.
So since Drifters stops Mana War from swinging, and we're going to be bouncing Karn, do we get in with the Griffin now too?
Yeah, because I'll never be able to block here at this point.
Yeah.
And well, not for a few turns anyway.
Yeah, so that sounds good.
So, well, wait, are we just like permanently costed out of Cloud Djinn now? If we take that attack, well, we might be able to kill it, the Griffin at some point.
Yeah, I mean, if we draw a red, we can summon Cloud Djinn for 1 by just bolting it.
Yeah, that's true. So, yes, I will do this.
I think doubling our clock is well worth it.
That's true.
So yeah, I think if he even plays an artifact, we bounce Karn in response.
Yeah. So I was just thinking about that. Like, if he activates that ability, it's too late. But we can respond to the artifact. Nightscape Familiar. So he's playing the cycle lands, even though he can make his stuff cheaper. I don't know. I guess he really needed a black source.
Yeah, that was his first black source.
Sure.
So Regenerator, but we've got Evasion, so we don't really care about it.
Gush. Draw 2 cards. Must be.
All right.
Region. We can't. There's nothing to do here, right?
Yeah, no, that's fine. And that means, bouncing Karn is going to be his, just about his whole turn.
He must be really hurting for black. Temporal Fissure. Oh, is he storming me? Starting to.
So I think now is when you bounce her, just in case.
Yeah. I might bring Mana War back to his hand.
Yeah, that's very true. Oh, that stops him.
Oh, did I just add to the storm count? For each spell cast before this turn. No, that wasn't a spell.
Yeah, that was just activating.
So 3 things are coming back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, I don't think this is by any means the blowout you want with Temporal Fissure.
No.
We come back from this just fine.
Griffin. Bouncer. Drifter. Alright. Swing 2. Is that what he's doing here?
Right, so we've got Whale Mana.
Good. Start wailing on him.
I mean, Whale stops him from swinging with anything he's got.
Yeah, that seems good.
Or we can throw Mist Moon out, try and chump it.
That's true.
Against Mana War while we can still get Cloud Gen.
I kind of like that more. We don't have anything to do with the extra mana, though.
Right. We can get Bouncer out and just make sure Karn doesn't settle.
We could do Bouncer and Ophidian. Just
yeah, I mean,
put more stuff out.
Ophidion's a blocker, stops a lot of his stuff from swinging.
This, I mean, he'll regenerate it, but
yeah, I think that's the long-term play is just making sure Bouncer is ready to
bounce,
get rid of Karn or anything else.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Yeah. Keep him on that Soltari clock.
Oh, by the way, I pulled a foil grind clock earlier today.
Oh, really?
So, I understand if you want that for constructed or for commander, or being standard or commander. Next turn, I kind of like wailing next turn.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we got a land.
Nice if we had a mountain. I mean,
yeah,
we have what, 3 red sources? Mountain, and then the 2 pain lands.
Yeah, I like Chain Lightning as just like reach, just pure.
Yeah, well, yeah, it won't be long until that happens.
Yeah, it's on its way to being very relevant.
So you regenerated? Oh, he's playing.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Psychotop.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that can get big. That's a very viable bounce target.
Yeah.
Even bounceable after he's discarded the cards.
Yeah. No, I'll just block there. Yeah. I want to bounce that as soon as possible.
Even before he discards cards too?
Well, maybe
it's not a threat until he starts throwing stuff away.
Yeah. Another Griffin. Okay. Well, so now I definitely need to leave the 1-up to bounce. So
Yep.
no whales this turn, but I think Griffin is the right play.
Or either Griffin or Thalicos. Thalicos.
Yeah, we could pitch Griffin.
Shadow. Yeah, can just get in next turn.
Because we only have to
draw red.
Yeah, I like that a lot. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm going to play it in the second main phase. Do I swing with Ophidian? No,
with Ophidian, no.
Not going to do
no,
anything.
Ophidian's much better as a blocker. I think just get in for trooper damage.
So he can't. He could double block it, but he wouldn't do that. He'd just block with Mana War, be done with it. Might have Counterspell. But actually, Miss Moon. These are no. Drifters is better. I'll just pitch a Miss Moon.
Yeah.
For the Drifters, and then that doesn't quite kill him next turn. Ugh.
If we draw red mana, it does.
Yes. If we draw the mountain, it does.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we only have one untapped red source.
He might mana drain.
Circular logic.
All right. Wait, how is he playing this? Oh, he's discarding to Psychic
Talk. Yeah.
I cannot pay 2.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
He gets a counter out of his hand. We have other important things that we would not like countered.
Yeah, he'll be pretty salty if we Chain Lightning him. That is
Has he's seen that we're running red though, right?
I don't think so.
If we just mountain Chain Lightning out of nowhere. So yeah, if he sends in Psychotog, I think we just block it with Ophidian so he has to pump, then once he pumps we bounce.
I think you're right. Maybe no, I think next turn Griffin. So we can leave this up. Leave up Bouncer.
Yeah, well, we might draw land.
Turn target instant from your graveyard to your hand.
So circular logic coming back.
Probably. It has to be an instant, yeah. And he's
Probably not gushing again. Actually, gush wouldn't be the worst.
Gush is an instant, yeah. Okay. He now has. He cannot circular logic me if I play this and Griffin, because I don't have 6. He has got 2 in the yard.
Yeah.
I can do that. So I think I do that after.
Well, I don't think you want to pay for circular logic. I think we're fine on the board as it is, as long as we keep Bouncer open.
Yeah.
So I think either Whale, keep Bouncer open, or Griffin, hope it gets countered, Griffin again. I think Griffin to just bait out the counter.
I think so too. So play this, move to combat.
Yeah. And if we have to chump with Griffin, we get a Thalanos back.
Yeah, and that's good. That won't be. He can't counter that because it goes right back to the field, right?
Yep.
Yep. 3 turns, buddy. I can see him thinking. And I will definitely let it happen. If he circular logics. Although he's got a lot of attackers.
So yeah, he's discarding...
Oh, Karn. I don't understand.
To pump?
Yeah.
What does pumping on your turn do for him?
Yeah, this is post-combat. Now circular logic. Okay. Oh, because he wanted to make me unable to play.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, which is fine for us,
Yeah.
because we were not planning to pay that anyway.
Fact or fiction? This is always so hard.
Yeah, I mean... So we make 2 piles, he gets
Ooh.
one of them?
Cannot stand to have this. Yes.
So is that how we do it? Just...
Skywing Avens.
Rescind is bad, too?
Well, 3 damage to each creature and each player. If it deals damage to each creature, he's killing all his stuff, except what he can...
He loses his board.
And he'll be able to pump Psychotog. I definitely don't want... Well, he's only got 1 creature in his yard, but it's Karn, so he'd have to like do this, and then next turn play this. I don't think that's that good.
Famine's not that bad. We think Rescind is kind of bad for us.
Yeah.
But only temporarily. So we can always bounce in response to Rescind.
Maybe this? None of these things are really screwing with us. Because we've got Shadow, although actually this Flyer's not great for us.
Do we just put the Flyer by itself since we don't really care about Famine? Famine puts him to 1 health. Us to 11, kills all of his things but Psychotog, which we can bounce.
And then we play Killer Whale the next turn?
Yeah. I think we're...
So like that?
Actually, Psychotog scares me if we don't have a way to take care of it. So if we lose our bouncer, I am afraid of Psychotog.
Oh, yeah.
Because he can discard cards to it and then exile more cards to pump it even further.
Yeah.
So that kind of just wins against Whale.
So
maybe Famine by itself?
Yeah. That seems okay.
Yeah.
Wonder what his other card is.
So he took Famine? Yep.
Yeah, okay, well...
So if
I bounce Psychotog in response before... If he plays Famine.
Well, he'll have to pump Psychotog in response to Famine. And then
yeah.
you bounce it after he's discarded cards.
Yes, you're right. Famine's a sorcery? It does, I mean... wasn't it? He has 2 black sources, and it was single black anyway.
Yeah.
Oh man, he can regenerate. Nightscape Familiar.
He can't. Yeah. He can't cast it and regenerate both of them.
That's right.
And I'm fine with him having 1/1.
We are at 14 here. And if he plays it, he'll go to 1.
Yeah. I mean, I think that is A-okay.
And all we have to pitching. Oh, he's exiling to get Psychotog. Do we?
Yeah.
I'll
I mean,
nap.
we always have begin combat step, so he can pitch whatever he wants right now.
Yeah, and I won't bounce until he puts Famine on the stack.
Yep.
Because it's a sorcery, and even just talking through this.
Yep. Yeah. So it looks like he's pumping him up in preparation to Famine.
That's what it looks like.
In which case, yeah, just bounce in response because it's going to survive anyway. Just let him chew through as much of that as he wants.
He seems to be thinking awful hard about this thing that is a pretty clear play.
Oh, he's tapping 2 black for it, which means he won't be regenerating anything.
Oh, it is double black.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so now
in
bounce
response,
Psychotog.
bounce, yeah.
What do I pitch?
None
of this is... Psychotog will be the only thing on the field.
Yeah.
So, Griffin?
Yeah, I think Griffin. It
Doesn't matter.
well.
We both are Griffins.
Griffin's already in there. Okay, yeah. So Mountain win.
Yeah. Interesting. So I got 1 card in hand, and we know what it is. Oh, we can still do it?
Well, does this put us off of... Oh, okay, we can still cast Whale even cycling this. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we
Play
just
Whale, right?
trot the Whale out, yeah.
Next turn, Kenai, and he'll play...
Next turn, swing, win, hopefully.
Yeah. Unless he can kill it, he might have Expunge.
Yeah, he's got Psychotog, one other card. He can Sorcerer for a third card.
Maybe he'll discard Psychotog to draw 2 cards and then discard one of them.
I think, yeah, at this point, he just... Yeah, he needs removal or it's done. Oh, pitched Psychotog.
Okay, I'm less worried. Maybe he has 2. Psychotog's rare, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't show you the rarity in here.
I think he's just looking for removal because he knows
He's dead.
can't fight the
Concede.
Whale.
GG. GG! Pitched Cabal Ritual.
Yep.
Cycling Lonely Sandbar. He's really digging. Yeah, we got him.
Cool.
So what do we do? What do we bring in? I'm glad we took this Temporal Fissure.
Mm-hmm.
Drifters would be good.
Yeah, Drifters did work. I like Drifters. Good Circular Logic. If we ever want a Circular Logic, is Circular Logic.
That's true. I like Counterspell too, in case he storms us again.
Yeah,
That really
I like
set us
Counterspell
back.
better than Circular Logic.
Me too. So 3 cuts. No, well, that still cycles. We still have the Lightning Rift plan, which has not done... Have we Lightning Rifted anything in all 3 rounds so far?
I
don't think
we
so.
could have if we didn't screw up.
It was like turn 3. Game 1, I miscalculated the mana and we did not do it. Choking Tethers might not be super great. It cycles, but you're just not playing a ton of creatures. Although, no, it's good. It's good. What's his main way of killing stuff? You bounce a bunch of stuff to our hand, which defeats Miss Moon Griffin.
He has Karn, which never really went off. He
Renewed
has
Faces.
Psychotog.
A cut. Radiance Judgment is not great. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Well, if he really pumps Psychotog. Bouncer was good. Trooper was good. Trapper was good. Ooh, this is rough. I almost want to cut Griffin. What do you feel about that?
I think that's okay.
Both of them? Yeah.
Yeah, it's value, but...
So did we cut the plains also? We now have 3 white cards. Plains, switch it for mountain.
Maybe, yeah, that sounds okay. Although turn 2 Trooper is still one of the strongest plays we can make.
Turn 2 Lightning Rift would be pretty good too.
Okay, yeah, I like
Wait,
this.
where didn't we just add a mountain?
Yeah, far right.
What? Oh. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay, I like this.
Run it.
We will gladly play second, and we did draw Lightning Rift in the opener, but no red source. So we'll run out the Bouncer and go from there. Mana War on turn 3 is pretty good. Kenai even on turn 4 is pretty good. You could carve out nicely for you to get one more land, especially if it's lightning, or if it's a mountain. No. Okay, well. Seems good. Sure. Beneless Trapper. Beneless Tapper. What do you like here more? Bouncer or Tapper?
I think Bouncer's the stronger card.
Let me tell you this, we don't have any extra land. Well, we won't be able to activate this till that turn. At least turn 3 anyway. Yeah, I think Bouncer also. Although this, no, I think here, because this is only a 1/1. This will just eat it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Bouncer is a little more heavily costed for his effect.
Yeah. If we drew an island here, I would be very happy, and I am very happy. So, do we just say go, tap this, or tap whatever, yeah, tap this at the beginning of his next turn, mana drain anything he plays, and then potentially Killer Whale next turn?
Yeah, no, I think that's solid.
At the very least, or if he plays anything, we can definitely Mana War.
Yeah, there's nothing I really want to Mana War now, and there's nothing I think Bouncer really does.
Still can't play Lightning Rift, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I like Mana Drain into Whale a lot.
Wow, Mana Drain's good. Should be a pretty mythic rare card. Do we Mana Drain? Or he cycled that. Okay.
Yep.
Could have Mana Drained that, and then, yeah, I would have been able to Killer Whale next turn.
Well, it was cycling. Cycling's an ability, you can't
Right,
counter it.
okay. Fair, that's fair.
Just tap it. No reason to let it swing.
Nope. Oh, actually, if I did let it swing, I could eat it. That would be a reason.
Oh. No, he can regenerate.
You're right.
I always forget Tapper is a 1/2.
Cast something. Yes. 2, 3.
Yeah.
Counter it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because then we can whale.
Whale of a time. If we happen to top deck Cloud Djinn, we can do that too.
Yeah, that's true.
Instead of.
We could even Mana War and Bouncer. Oh, he's countering my Mana Drain
Oh no.
with Flusterstorm. Yeah, alright.
That'll
He's
do.
storming it? Does that mean he has to...
He can just counter multiple things on the stack, right?
Yeah, but does that mean at some point he's going to have to counter his Kenai even? I can't pay one.
That would be hilarious. I would assume he can just... Can he counter other copies of Flusterstorm?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Alright, well that worked out. Kind of a bummer, but we can still Mana War.
Yep, we can Mana War, we could Ophidian. We could...
That's a flyer.
Bouncer.
Bouncer is probably the best here.
I think so.
So we could then...
Bouncer and leave up one to tap the Aven. Let him swing with his...
Yeah, with his Regenerator.
Yep.
Rats! That was going to be a dope play.
Yeah. That
Did not see Flusterstorm in those. No, do not swing here. Turn 5, we have First Blood. Noble Templar. If we only had a red source, we could be rifting this. Kind of going off, actually. So if we Mana War, we can bounce this without discarding a card. We have to do it now. And then we won't be able to tap this next turn. But we will be able to block it, and he'll have to regenerate.
Yeah. Alternatively, yeah, it's rough having Lightning Rift right there, because we could also, bounce something or tap something, use the other 2 mana to cycle, either Templar for another land, which we very much need, or Aven.
Actually, I kind of like that. Get a 4th land, then we can play Aven. We'll be one step closer to playing Killer Whale.
Yeah, so maybe tap an island and a plains to cycle Templar, get another plains. And then we have the option to bounce and tap this turn.
No, because it goes to your hand.
Have we played a land for turn, though?
No, I suppose we haven't.
Last plains.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Yep.
I assumed that we would have left 2 in.
Yeah, play that out, and then we've got bounce and tap open.
Cool.
Although what we pitched to bounce, I'm not really sure. Kind of like everything. I guess Ophidian does the least here.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, it blocks Nightscape Familiar. Well, I guess it blocks it just as well as Trapper. I don't see him giving that Death Touch or anything. So, do I bounce the Aven? If I bounce it, he could cycle it.
Yeah,
that's not
but
great.
I think that's fine.
Okay.
It costs him. It's more costly to him to replay the Aven.
Oh.
And then just tap
Yeah.
that guy.
Boom. I'll just play the Aven now, I assume. Next turn I can bounce it back to his hand again with Mana War.
Yeah.
Although I'd much rather play Killer Whale. Or Aven. Would be good too.
Yeah, Aven's good.
I mean, yeah.
It's better if we see a red first and then we can cycle it.
Yes, much better. We now have just as many mountains as plains. We've already seen 1 plains.
Yeah, a little Chartooth Cougar action would have been nice in this deck.
Dark Ritual.
Alright, so
I
maybe
see.
he's trying to storm out with something?
This would be a good time to do it.
We are tapped out.
He's regenerating?
Interesting.
Maybe he's gonna famine?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's not good.
Nope. But, yeah, we've still got Whale in hand. We only need 1 more land.
I still got Mana War in hand.
Yeah. I think we're...
And Aven. Yeah, well, we'll be in alright shape. And Drifters.
Yep.
That's
so
a card.
I think we just get Drifters out there. Wait for value on the
'cause
Mana War.
Drifters will eat his Aven.
Yeah. Well, Drifters can't block Aven. Aven's fine.
Right. Drifters has Shadow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's the
I
right
think
play.
that's fine.
So not really going off with Lightning Rift. It seems good. It is a good card. But I guess we haven't drawn any red sources in a while. It took a long time for us to get a red source and Lightning Rift.
Yeah.
And it's only been relevant once and we never did it.
Yeah, I think it would have been nice if we could have gone deeper into red.
Yeah.
Prophetic Bolt or something.
But it was getting cut pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did see the Trenches. That might have been a good card.
An Astral Slide went around, which would have been great to just go, no
Did
stop into cycling.
Yeah, did we
We never
saw it? Okay.
We did pass up the Trenches, but I think it was for our second Lightning Rift, so...
Yeah, and we would have had to really change our plan
Yeah.
if we wanted to play via Trenches deck.
I always feel like Trenches just does it on its own.
Well, yeah, that's true. Come on, friend. Mana Vault. Adds 3 to your mana pool. Okay.
Well, there's the artifact that Karn was looking for.
Yeah, you can pay 1 to make it a 1/1.
Oh, man.
I guess it still keeps the ability, though.
So that is, if you use the mana, you have to pay to untap it at your turn or take 1 damage if it's tapped.
Oh, yeah, it does take damage, or deal damage also.
Yeah. kind of looks like he was going for Storm and then just never found like Tendrils or Brain Freeze. I know Brain Freeze went around.
Did it?
I thought so.
I know we saw a couple good ones. He did have Temporal Fissure.
Yeah. That's not really a... I guess if you've got creatures on the field, it can be a win condition.
Scrivener. What's he bringing back? It has to be an instant, which means Dark Ritual or Flusterstorm. Maybe he is trying to storm us, but for what? To mill, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, we could get Brain Freeze. Brain Froze.
Take him back. Yeah, it is Dark Ritual. You can see why he's taking so long.
What's our excuse? He still got us on time.
Temporal Fissure, yeah. Okay. Oh, it is permanent. So he can target our lands too.
Oh.
And he's got Storm 3. So he's going to give us all our lands back, I bet. Ugh.
So
okay.
that is interesting. I did not realize it could pick up any permanent.
Yeah, I'm glad we took the one we did to get it. Well, I guess it's on color, but I took it mainly to get it out of the hands of people like this.
Yeah, honestly, it's just not that intimidating right now, just because his board state is still...
pretty weak.
Yeah, it's still weak. It's like, yeah, we pick up everything, but he's got, what, one card in hand and a couple small creatures.
Now, I mean, I don't really want to pitch my only lands, but I do have stuff to pitch to that, and that's not a long clock.
Yeah, at this point, I think we maybe even consider pitching Lightning Rift.
Yeah. Definitely.
We get our stuff back together here.
So, I guess put an island down?
Yeah, I think put an island out.
Pitch Lightning Rift, do 3.
Well, do we really want to race, or do we want to just hold up until we can get our board back together?
Yeah, I guess he can't swing through this.
No.
Okay, yeah, I'll just pass here.
Yeah, just that one life he has up on us. I don't know if we want to
got a
race.
discard. That's not what I want.
Oh, shoot. Shoot.
Lightning Rift is the only thing we have.
It's not...
I should have swung. Didn't think about this. Man.
Yeah, I think just pitch the Rift. It's even if it comes down, it's not doing much.
That sucks.
So he can regenerate the thing we would probably kill with it. Maybe he spends his whole turn here just untapping that?
Yeah, he'll probably take the life. Yeah.
So yeah, maybe swinging would have been right there.
Because we would have gotten some value
Yeah.
out of the Rift. Now we know.
That'll be good
can still
our
eat.
target when the day comes.
Yeah.
No, it's flying.
Right.
It's a Birdman.
Hey, there's our Red Swords also.
Yeah, we are just not always making the right calls.
Well, I do have another Lightning Rift. So, Island and cycle this, you think? No, because we need to get some flying on board.
So maybe just Scabland. That way, if we do hit a red card, we're not out of luck.
Yeah, we can still get Chain Lightning, which is relevant.
Yeah, I think probably Scabland here. Do we swing?
4, 5, 6, 7. I do not. Won't have to throw stuff away.
So we're not blocking the Aven anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess just stem the bleeding here.
What am I pitching? Whale?
What do you need to pitch for?
I guess he could double block. No, he could.
Oh, you're swinging?
You said swing.
Oh no,
Okay.
I think just stem the bleeding and hold back.
Oh, I thought you meant stem the bleeding, like make him bleed more.
I don't think that's what stem means.
I did drop out of med school. Okay. Next turn I'll be able to Mana War. Maybe bounce Karn. If he plays that. Wow. So what do you think? Man of War? Bounce Aven?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. Probably should have played a Plains, huh? No, we don't have any double white.
I guess we could have done this post-combat if we wanted to get in with Thalanos now.
Oh. I guess.
Since we've got Man of War to block the 1/1, I think we can start trying to end it. But is there something we want to pitch?
We don't really need this mountain anymore.
Okay, yeah. I'd say probably pitch the mountain, get in for 3.
Yeah. So we will, in 2 turns, unless he storms us again, be able to play Killer Whale. Which is comforting.
Mm-hmm.
Do I trade here?
I don't think so.
Think?
I don't think so. Next turn we'll have another Drifters out,
Yeah.
or an Aven. Either one can eat it. So I don't think we need to trade.
Okay. Play of Plains. Do you like Aven or Drifters? It does have a flyer.
Mm-hmm. So I think Aven to just kind of bounce off of that other flyer.
Yeah. We can also cycle Aven.
That's
I don't
true.
think we need to do
Yeah. No. And then probably pitch that Plains to get in for 3 again.
Yeah, I think that sounds good. So he's Flusterstormed us. He didn't have any other counter spells that we saw, right? I should start playing quick. There's 6 minutes left, and this is game 2?
Game.
No, this is game 3.
Yeah.
He has so much mana, though. Only 2 cards in hand. Nothing to do here. Okay. Sounds good. This is doing nothing for us.
No.
We can cycle it later.
Yeah.
Or,
Oh, Whale now. I think it's better than.
yeah, we said we could cycle it later if we
Yeah.
want to. And then we could get Psychotalk with it.
Yeah, that's
Someday.
very true.
But I will... I just want to pitch it. So we get 3 damage through.
That's also a good point.
I kind of like that. He hasn't played a creature with power 4 or greater in a while. Like, very much at all of this, so I'm going to pitch it.
Okay. Yeah.
Might be my undoing, but I will.
I think it sounds fine.
I think trading a card for 3 damage, like a cycle for 3 damage, might not be the best play, but we are putting him on a clock, and we are already on our clock. 5 minutes left. And then run out the whale.
Yep.
He's representing Emrakul. Okay.
Oh, Careful.
Okay, I thought it was going to freeze and run me out on the clock. So next turn we can get him to 1. If we swing with both of these, we swing with these 3. Whale, Aven, Drifters, we can get 3 in, and then he can only block 1 flyer. That was good for us. Perfect. Pitch target. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Swing with all 3 of these?
Yeah, and then
Unblockable.
do you run out the other drifter?
Yeah. Might be able to win it here. Well, no, he has to block. That'll be 7. That'll be 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I can make this flying after I get priority here. Wait. Well, I'll be able to do both, right?
Yeah. Well, do you even care about giving it flying? Yeah, because if you don't give it flying, then Aven. Yeah,
and Scrivener can block it.
Yeah.
As it stands, he'll probably take... He'll take 5 or 6. If we frickin' draw Chain Lightning after having... Well, no, we do have a red source.
Yeah.
That dies, maybe he has some kind of regen with all this black mana. Looks like he's taken 5. Nope. Okay. Got him next turn.
Get the drifters out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hope for no way to recur famine. Even that. We've still got whale out. So
Yeah.
feeling pretty good.
Quicken plus Famine would kill our whole board,
Yeah.
but Quicken is not in this set, so. We can block anything he throws at us, or any of his creatures, and we can swing. We'll have a card to pitch, and so we can get 3 in. I mean, concede, unless he's got Armageddon, even if he does. Unless he's got Verdict. Is it clear enough that I am mostly a standard player that I don't know any other board wipes? Yeah, he can't even Famine, because that'll kill him.
Well, he's doing something here. Or maybe he's tapping out and conceding. Yeah, what
We
is
haven't
this?
even seen unless he's going for a big storm. You wouldn't tap, what is this, 8 for storm, though.
He's just regenerating his dude 3 times.
He must have something if he isn't just, either swinging or passing the turn. Oh, this is so tense.
Hope he's not just like holding us up because he...
Well, I mean, I guess we deserve it. If
Yeah.
if anyone on Magic Online deserves to be held up, it's probably us. But
Yeah.
it would be kind of mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, bring him back.
Roll it back.
I like it. I'm enjoying this. Now he taps them all again. Then he goes through, taps every other one. Starts just
Wait, okay, so if I tap all of them, I can't do this. But if
synchronized
I tap,
mana swimming.
yeah. I did not expect to be the player with fewer lands and more creatures on board by turn 13, but here we are. And no cards in hand.
Yeah. So yeah, at this point, I have to believe he has analyzed all 3 cards in his hand.
Yeah, for real.
For any possibilities. Oh? Just tapping them all again.
Typing that artifact, can you take that back?
I don't know. I don't know exactly what undo will allow you to do.
Herborg Uprising.
Put them in your hand, draw a card.
Okay, well he's got mana to
Okay,
play stuff.
So maybe he was actually considering some effects here.
What did he take? Did he even have creatures in his yard?
Oh,
Yeah, he had an Aven. And he drew a card. Though he didn't have any big enter the battlefield effects, did he? Like Magister would.
Yeah, I don't remember what he actually had in there. We haven't seen Psychotog.
Even that,
that's
I'm not worried about.
Too late, yeah. Yeah, Plains Magister would be pretty devastating here.
Cycling. He's digging. He's losing mana to do it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any 4 mana card that is going to win him the game here. Brainstorm, sure.
But is there a 3 mana card?
I'm happy to see someone else that plays as slow as we do, or as I do. Do you find yourself playing kind of slow whenever you play online? I play much slower online than in person.
I find myself having to be wary of time. Like I said, just like F6ing whenever I don't think I have anything to do.
Yeah.
Which, might give information away, but it's really the only way to keep myself in pace. I think if I were playing a format like this where I have to read every single card,
yeah,
there's no way I would, stay ahead on time.
Turnabout. Oh, he's going to untap all his lands. Okay. But not his artifact. Sure.
Alright, he's got 2 cards.
2 cards and...
Oh gosh.
Maybe he thinks he can win here?
Maybe he can. Maybe he's got a storm?
What?
Some sort of storm?
I guess if he...
But what is even happening?
Kenai Aven won't count towards storm.
No.
Gosh, sure. Whatever. He did play a land for the turn.
Look, if he gets us here, I can't even be mad. Like,
okay, Psychotog.
that doesn't do anything.
Tendrils of Agony, is that in this set?
I think, yeah.
He's gonna...
Brain Freeze. Does he get us?
I don't think so. 5, Storm counts 5, it mills 3?
We've got 20 cards in deck, so... Oh no. I think he's 1 short. I think he mills 18.
I think so too. Unless he can make me draw a card.
Yeah. I think you can yield to this effect if you don't want to do that every time, but I might just be...
Oh yeah, because I have to choose. I only have to draw 1 card.
Yeah. He was
Yeah, I
so
have 2
close.
left.
Oh, he's got to be so upset. That
He
was
has-
so close.
Well, he has still 7 mana in his mana pool.
Oh yeah, 7 mana and 3 cards. I have to imagine if he could have cast any of those, he would have first, though,
Yeah, that's true. That's very
Oh,
true.
so why wouldn't he have cast one of those? Surely 7 mana could have gotten one of those spells on the stack.
Maybe they were lands.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Alright, so
I think I got him. He's tapped out. And I can just pitch this. Yeah, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I think you give the whale flying, give one of the
Yeah.
drifters evasion, and then swing with the Aven also. But that shouldn't matter.
Yeah, none of his stuff has flying.
I'd save something just in case something crazy
Yeah.
happens and we have to block a Psychotog, but let's pray that's not going to be the case.
I do not understand how that could happen.
So yeah, I'd go ahead and pitch to one of the... and then make the whale flying.
Yeah.
And then this gives him a chance to block and
lose the game.
mutilate his whole graveyard to pump Psychedelic.
Okay. Wow. That was so tense, but I think that is... I mean, that was pretty cool. I was
that was
excited to see what he was doing.
That was so close. And it was one card off. Like, if one of those, I assume lands in his hand had been a spell, he would have had you after all that. So that was a very fun looking deck. But 2-1.
Again, this is the third time I've gone 2-1 in Vintage Masters, a format I never played Vintage before Vintage Masters came out, and
I still have never played Vintage. All of my experience has been over your shoulder. So,
and I have done consistently I've gone consistently 2-1 Vintage Masters, and consistently 1-2 in both online and paper Magic in Theros block draft. So I don't know. Maybe Theros is just not my block.
Maybe 2-1 is just your number, man. Some people are 2-1s. No shame in that.
I'm totally happy to keep winning 2 Vintage Masters packs and then paying whatever $7 plus 4 tickets to get in the next draft. So this was good. This was tense. These were 3 really long matches. I guess we were playing blue-white control, so not too surprising there.
But I think they were good matches.
I enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it greatly.
And maybe this mana drain will sell for something.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
All right. Well, thanks so much for watching with us. Like, subscribe. Hopefully we'll have some more content. Feel free, if you are experienced in Vintage Masters, to tell us all the things that we did wrong and didn't even know we did wrong, because we caught a few things, but I'm sure viewers at home caught many more. But we would love any advice.
Feel free to give us tips on how to cheat and put more time on your clock. It would be great. Or just not even more time, just make each second run slower. Like, if each second could take 2 seconds.
If you are a temporal wizard and can slow down the passage of time, go ahead and just message us directly.
Yeah, this is the most important thing for you to do, is probably get us to not clock ourselves.
All right, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.